action. Hi guys, I would recommend everybody that has a race car to drain their water, distilled water, water wetter, whatever is in the car, because this is what can happen if you don't do that. So you don't want water in your race motors, cars, even if it's parked in a trailer. You should have coolant in it.
Because?
We don't run coolant in race cars on racetracks because it's very slick. So coolant is more slippery than oil is. So thus the factor is that we have water wetter and distilled water in a cooling system. But now temperatures are dropping, so if it gets below 30 degrees, there is a chance of that water that's in the block to actually push itself apart and crack your block or hit. So you can see that water pushed all this apart and then come around on top. Look at that gap. All the way around. And it keeps going till roughly around here. So water gets inside and then it just gets pushed apart. So perfectly fine head, unfortunately.
What kind of engine is this?
This was an S52 BMW M3 head. But I would say end of your season and drain the water, put coolant in it, and then that way you have a peace of mind that your super expensive motor is taking a crap.
Because water freezes.
Yes, water does freeze. So hence the fact that's why we're putting coolant back into it. So that was your public announcement for this Thanksgiving for your race motors. Cheers.
And then are you showing what you're doing, or?
Well, I'm putting coolant in it, and this is
So you already drained the water?
I already drained it, and now I'm just topping it off, and I have distilled water and coolant mix going back into this bad boy. So I'll actually fill it all the way up, make sure that it's all bled out, and then I'll let it run for a little bit because I still do have a heater core in my little rascal. So it's going to take a little bit more mixture and more liquid that it should have in it.
So this is the Mamba, by the way.
Also, for our friends that have garages that are stored, like their race cars are stored in garages, make sure that you do this, because if there's a power outage or there's some sort of freak of nature, super cold being out there, it's a lot cheaper and a lot less hassle to do this than to leave your car and something happens to it, something freezes apart. So I'd recommend drain it. We're not in North Carolina, not in Florida, so we do get some harsh days, and all it takes is one day to ruin a beautiful motor. So please drain your water and put some antifreeze in it, and then springtime before your season, make sure that you drain the antifreeze coolant out of it, flush it out, and put back your water wetter distilled water combo. And now I'm squishying this hose because I'm trying to.
Don't forget to massage the hose.
You have to give it some love. Make sure that you get all the air out of it as much as you can. Once again, once I start it, it will circulate all this stuff through, and that's about it.
Thank you.